Power 105 The Breakfast Club. We got some special guests in the building. Today's the big day. Slaughterhouse, what's happening?
What up?
What's popping though?
What up?
Welcome to our house. How does it feel, man? Long time coming, right?
Long time coming. Long time coming. I mean, I just got down on my knees earlier and just thank God, you know what I mean, for this milestone that he allowed us to achieve and for the moment, you know, to share with my Slaughter brothers. Like, it's real to me. Like, it's a long time coming.
All of y'all have had releases before previously. What separates this one from the other ones as far as solo endeavors?
We in a position now where when we do this as a group, it's more light that's shed on us. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that as long as people are watching us like they are, that it's up to us to step up to the plate, and I feel like that's what we did.
Absolutely.
We showed people that we could write records.
It's so hard, too, for you guys because you can't please everybody, right? So you hear certain songs and people's criticisms, and people will be like, oh, I love this song, but why did they do this on this song? Like, what's the collaborative effort like as far as how are we going to put out this single or, you know, so on and so forth?
I don't know if we made the best decisions in terms of...
Because y'all scared me with the My Life and the Swiss Beats record. When I heard those records, I was like, okay, it seems like they're reaching for commercial success.
You know what? But you know how that makes me feel, man? Like, if I could just have an honest moment.
Have an honest moment.
This is an honest room, of course.
Our fans, like, and I'm not calling you one of our fans, but...
I'm a fan.
All right. Our fans expect us to be exactly how they want us to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could just have a moment where I can talk to my fans and tell them how I feel about what I expect out of them, take your ass into the mother record store and buy this album. Do that.
Regardless.
Do that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done fell out with my wife over hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to loan a whole bunch of people money over hip-hop. The least you could do is do something for me. Take your ass into the record store and buy this album, dog. Because I'm a real...
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Your favorite rapper probably ain't as real as me.
Now, interestingly enough, though, you guys did put out a mixtape like about a week or so before the album came out.
Yeah.
So that decision was basically like the warm-up for the album. Get this mixtape. This is what you can expect on the album.
Well, the mixtape is what we do. The album is what people thought that we couldn't do.
Right.
Right.
Royce gave me a great name drop on the mixtape, too. Let's not bypass that, okay? On the song Gone. I appreciate those bars, you know? That was big.
Yeah. For sure, my G.
Well, what is it that you think people think you couldn't do?
Write records.
Well, clearly people thought that.
And then when y'all make records, like the My Life, they'll be like, oh, that's too commercial. Yeah.
Which
is a celebrated record, and if you listen to what we're talking about, we ain't sacrifice our craft.
Yeah, but if somebody else do that record, it's out of here.
I'm talking about getting my daddy out the post office, dog. I'm talking about rapping my way into a situation where I can get my father out of the situation that he's in. What's realer than that?
They want y'all to do 48 bars. 48. Everybody do 48 bars, no hook. 48. Keep CeeLo out the studio.
Yo, that's the crazy part, because somebody was like, yo, y'all reaching with CeeLo. I'm like, CeeLo is Goody Mob. That's Dungeon Family. What do you mean we reaching?
But they don't see that, though. They see CeeLo from The Voice.
I understand that, but that's why I had to educate them.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
I really did like that freestyle that you guys did that was like 15 minutes long, though.
Truth.
I personally like stuff like that because, you know, you get to listen to it over and over again. It kind of reminds me of, like, Wu-Tang kind of stuff, you know?
Right. Thank you.
I've been wanting to ask you guys this for the longest, too, because you guys are lyricists. What do you feel about this whole real hip-hop, not real hip-hop discussion? Because people will say Slaughterhouse is real hip-hop, but somebody like 2 Chainz isn't. But then Buttons likes the 2 Chainz, or Joel will rap over a down south beat. Like, what do y'all feel?
2 Chainz is definitely real hip-hop.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know where that come from.
Yeah, I don't try not to even get caught up in none of that. I like what I like. Like, I ain't even concerned what anybody else do. What anybody else likes or listens to. When I'm in a strip club, I want to hear certain things. When I'm in my house, I want to hear certain things. When I'm in my car, I want to hear certain things. Like, this music is just what feelings sound like.
Absolutely.
So however you feeling, you know, go ahead and put it on.
Absolutely.
You say no to ratchet chicks. Crooked, I can't.
Absolutely.
Well, Juicy J, holla at me, B. I ain't even gonna lie. Listen, let me be the first one to tell you. Let's see that Joe Budden featuring Juicy J. Listen, all you real hip hop fans, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear Nathan.
Now, Joel, did you get Crooked Eye that Brooklyn Nets shirt? Or?
Nah, he stole it.
Yeah, I stole this, you know. They some stylists brought it for Joel. I said, I gotta swipe that.
Oh, they bring that for me?
I want to steal all that.
Joel, were you offended by Lil Wayne's comments that he doesn't like New York?
Nope.
Me neither.
Yeah, he's entitled to like any place and dislike any place he feels. I don't care.
I'm sure there's places you don't like.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't get him started.
What about you, Buddy? You from up top. Did you were offended by his comments?
I could care less.
It don't even matter. I
It
agree.
makes me never mind. It's his right. I like Birdman response though. I caught a clip where they was asking him about it. He hadn't heard it yet. He's like, yeah, whatever Wayne says, what I'm rolling with.
But that's how you guys are with each other too. Like whatever somebody does, you guys really have been very supportive of each other.
Is that not how a group is supposed to be?
Sometimes it doesn't happen though because it's really hard. Like say I don't agree with something that you do. Like I disagree with Charlamagne all the time, and I don't act like I agree with him just to show him support. I tell him he's stupid.
It's about
It's
about having a unified front. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Joey, he's done some things.
Is it hard to stand by that? I mean, Buttons is a very outspoken guy.
And, yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. You know what I'm saying? But my love for him outweighs all of that.
So that means you're all gonna be on Love and Hip Hop
Who's
to
on
support
Love and Hip Hop?
Joe
Who's
Budden.
on Love and Hip Hop?
Come on, we all know Joe Budden's on
Joe
Love
Budden's
and Hip Hop.
on Love and Hip Hop. The new season coming up.
Why y'all be saying that?
Because
I
everybody
see
knows.
people keep tweeting me that too.
Mm-hmm. So does it? Okay, so let's say he was on Love and Hip Hop. That means y'all all make an appearance to show some support and unity.
If he
If I got smacked out of somebody up there, they gotta come in and hold me down.
Well, let's be clear though. That is kind of your wave, Joe. Now, I mean, you and Tahiri was doing Love and Hip Hop before there was a Love and Hip Hop.
Well, time out. See, I don't want to take credit for that wave. Mona, Jim, Chris, they did what they do. I mean, rappers. I mean, we can really say it's a rapper wave. Like we all been through that, doing that.
Nah, nobody was documenting it like you though. You was out there with
Oh,
it.
I was a little excessive with it.
Yeah, you was out there.
I was a little excessive. Oh, you take. Let me get the camera. What you doing? You trying to have sex? Where the camera at? Show by the TV. We having sex. Yeah, I was a little excessive with it.
Why now though? What do you feel like a reality show could do for you at this point?
Oh, I mean, listen, I put everything in the Lord's hands. I don't really know. I don't know what reality TV can do for me. I don't know what music has in store for me. It's been many a days where I didn't know where my next meal was coming from, and God just always got me through. So I don't worry about none of that.
Absolutely. Now, Royce, you said you almost lost your wife because of hip hop. What happened?
First of all, I'd never lose her. You know what I'm saying? She's a glutton for punishment. She's gonna
Okay,
All right, Stevie J. Damn. Royce J.
Oh my God.
Stevie the 5'9".
I'm nothing like that. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just realized that this girl loves me no matter what I do.
Right.
And I've made mistakes.
Absolutely.
When you get caught slipping on the websites and stuff like that, and pictures get posted, and she's like,
I don't never
"Where did
seen none of that
come
about
from?"
Royce. I mean, I don't be in it like that. What am I missing? Yeah, am I missing something?
Yeah, you done missed that.
What did I miss?
There was some
Nothing.
I got famous.
Okay.
And then a girl stood over me while I was sleeping after I had a threesome and took pictures of me while I was sleeping, and it got on media takeout.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Wow, so you just had to come clean about it? Like, this is what happened?
I mean, if it was a
There's
picture.
a lot of lies you could tell to
Hey.
explain that, right?
Nope, no pun.
Came clean. You could have been like, oh, somebody snuck in my room and took that picture.
I dealt with it how I dealt with it, but I
That's a
blame
hard
hip hop for everything that stresses me out.
Now, Angela Yee has a theory when a guy does something like that, a girl is entitled to be able to do it too, and we have to forgive her. I don't necessarily believe that.
I think that you have to understand that you done messed up. And
Angela Yee
be a
never had her
bastard bitch.
feet dangling in the air before.
I know. I can tell. I know.
That's what it sounds like to me.
What about you, Crooked Eye? Have you had any losses like that?
I mean, I
A lot
try
of
to
sacrifice.
stay out the way, man. I just try to stay out the way. If something happened, I hit a bump in the road. I just, I'm kind of smooth with the way I, deliver my excuses. You feel me?
Got you.
I'm kind of smooth. But nah, I've been chilling, man. I'm just chilling. I'm just welcome to our house.
Do y'all tell each other y'all verses?
Dodge that one.
Y'all have to ever tell each other, oh, that verse was whack. Don't say that. Oh, you could go harder than that.
We don't make whack verses, Charlamagne.
Yeah, I don't mean whack like it. See, that's a cocky MC. Just because you're a super lyrical person, Joel.
Thank you.
We know you don't make whack verses, but some
sometimes
verses that aren't
somebody's verse
as
be
strong
better
as
than
the
yours.
others. Yeah.
You
I know.
gotta-
Well,
I know what you're
Jordan
saying.
give
I know what
Jordan
you're
give you
saying.
40 and then he give you 18 some nights.
Yeah, absolutely.
He still was Mike.
We still trying to bring our A game every time.
That's
though.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hold these guys to such a high regard. I don't feel like that I need to ever be like, yo, you need to step it up.
Has there ever been a time you heard a verse that,
Sure.
okay, Joel, that was cool, but I know you can go
Why
harder
me?
than
Why
that.
you keep using me as your man?
I mean, actually, you're my favorite artist in Slaughterhouse. But,
Thank you, Charlamagne.
I've said that numerous times, but, I'm just saying.
What the hell with you, Charlamagne?
I know.
Everybody got a favorite. Come on now, everybody got a favorite. All of y'all are dope, but everybody
Now
got
that you
one
say
favorite.
that, man, that's
Biased,
everything,
man.
man.
Ask me anything.
I take back all my tweets.
We gonna remix going now.
Delete them bars.
So who had the final say so on the Slaughterhouse album? Like when you turned, like you have to turn it into M or who?
M was real hands on with the album. You know what I'm saying? Executive producer, he mixed records, he's all over the album. He was in the sessions. I mean, we pretty much did what we did on the recording end. We flew in the producers we wanted to work with. It was pretty much like no beat CDs floating around. It was like, we was in there with people cooking up. I mean, we handed in, what was it, about 40 records? To be honest, and we picked the best. That's what we felt the best, all of us.
You feel like Royce had an unfair advantage because of his relationship with Eminem and the album they had out together? Like, that's not fair.
That's a good question.
No,
Why is that such a good
That's absolutely fair. I mean,
He
whatever
probably was calling him, like, take him
whatever
off,
he
put me
does,
first.
it enhances what we do. So
I mean, it's a good question because it's true, but in it being true, we support that.
Right.
The group is with that. Royce is in Detroit. The first time that me, Crook, even heard Royce, it was with Eminem. As Bad Meets Evil.
Right.
All of us are happy.
Right.
As a conglomerate. If this album, if one person buy this album, like I'm documented saying, I'm real happy that M and Royce are the way they are.
Like, you probably got to hit Royce up, like, yo, can you ask Eminem, this and that?
Nah, I don't ever need to ask him.
I didn't like that.
You walk in the studio and be like, damn, Royce, why you already got a verse on this beat?
I didn't like that.
No, but,
damn.
and for
We
you,
in the
Joe
basement.
Button, your manager does all the booking for all the Slaughterhouse, Crystal, right?
You're saying that where?
No, I'm saying, is she the person that kind of handles everybody's business?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, I would say that's not fair either.
Does Slaughterhouse have a leader?
We all lead in
Yeah.
different times.
Yeah, Royce is the leader.
We all lead.
That's what I always say.
Good joke.
The leader.
Is Detroit radio still fronting on you, Royce? Even now with all the success of Slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
'Cause you said it on Gone. You was like, they don't play my music.
That's
in
why
the
he
beat.
up here in New York talking this shit.
Not even they won't even let you do an interview? Like, you must have beat up a DJ or something.
I can go do an interview whenever. I just don't think that it fits the format over there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
I don't think that the people have the kind of power that you guys have. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlamagne, if you like something, you can just be like, "Yo, play this."
No, we can't.
I don't think they got that kind of power. Y'all don't?
We can to a certain extent.
Okay, well, that certain
Don't let
extent.
nobody think that I have that power at all. I cannot make nobody play nothing at all.
That was
Nah,
evident.
yes,
I didn't
no,
do
you
it.
can.
I think that
You
that
can.
they have to stick to a certain track
Unless it's
list.
Joe Button.
And it just is what it is.
Gotcha.
That's how Detroit is. And then we got the usual golden boy in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like the local artists who they push hard just so they can not look like that they just being political all the time.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't fit in that.
Do you feel? I mean, I feel like Detroit could have like a real big movement in the music scene. It feels like it always seems like one person waving the flag for Detroit at a time. Seems like.
I mean, it still is what it is. I'm still who I am in the city. I'm still driving around there in that thing, letting everybody know
Talk
what it
to
really
him.
is.
Talk
You know
to
what I'm
him.
saying?
Absolutely.
So,
It still is what it is with me.
so all in all, how do you feel about the album? How do you feel
Welcome
about
to
the
our
promotion
house
of
in
it?
stores today.
in
No,
stores.
Today.
It's in stores
Today.
now.
Right now.
Are you all happy with the final product? Do you feel confident? Like, what's the plan coming forward?
I'm a
It's
stack.
banging.
I'm a
So
stack.
great,
I'm
man.
very happy with it. I mean, I had one day off. I just trucked it the whole day. I just hit corners in Long Beach listening to the album over and over and over and over again. And I love the finished product myself. I
right.
think it's, and I'm not a big fan of my own music, so that's a lot
Really?
when I say that, yeah.
I feel like Crooked feel. Like I'm so.
How could you not be a big fan of your own music?
I'm just nervous.
Right.
I'm nervous because the fan in me being a fan of hip hop and me being an artist is kind of like merging with each other right now. They're kind of clashing. I don't know what's about to happen with this release. I just know how important it is to my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's about to happen. I'm just hoping for the best at this point.
Are you checking your Twitter timeline constantly for reviews? Or are you
I
like,
do
oh?
that anyway.
Yeah, same here.
I do that anyway. I care about what the people think.
Well, I have to say, a lot of people are excited for this album. I did see you guys perform. I came to that show. Now, I don't really go out on school nights like that unless I have to. But I did go to the G-Shock event that you guys performed at, and people were going crazy. And that was a fantastic event. I think it was great timing, for the album to come out and everything. And Eminem even flew out and showed his support. And I know how crazy that is for that to happen. So are you going on tour?
Hopefully.
Because
Because it seems like it makes sense for you all to, do a tour to support the album. And
we've been running around the world since this group formed. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, a tour is going to happen. We just got to figure it out and route it. You know what I'm saying? We just came back from Japan and Korea with M, out there rocking with him. So we just getting adjusted. We want to, soak this in, run around, promote this album. I mean, of course a tour is happening. We just gonna figure out when.
Crooked, what about you? How's the West Coast receiving you? They giving you love on the radio? Or are they giving you flack like, hey, you need more lowriders in the video? And
Pull out your Chuck Taylors,
yeah,
man.
pull out your Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, it's still it's sort of like what Royce is saying. They got a certain format over there. You know what I mean? That they have to stay true to. And I'm with everybody catching that check. You know what I mean? If you got to do that to catch that check, that's what it is. I mean, we just want to work hard and bring radio to us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep doing what we do and attract radio.
But do y'all feel like y'all need radio in 2012? Like, be for real.
You know what,
Yeah,
man?
I think so though. I would like radio. Sure.
My thoughts about radio. Radio to me is like that bad chick in the hood who like everybody is paying attention to, and she not really paying you attention. But you looking at her like, I don't care. I don't want to do nothing to her if she don't want to do nothing to me. But if she show me some attention, we can do it.
Have you ever offered this chick any money?
Nah.
Oh, see, that's probably the problem.
But see, I could try to hand
Charlamagne, are
somebody
you
some
asking
money
for some
right
money?
now. And they won't take it. It's all politics.
Wow.
I can't personally pay nobody at radio to play my record. You know what I'm saying? I would love radio play, but it's not what got me to the point that I am right
and you
now.
shouldn't have to, really.
Nah, you shouldn't.
That you're not even at that point where you should feel like that's even an option,
I feel like I'm okay.
Right.
You know, like
You be good.
I feel like the success is based upon how you feel, like what you think success is. Like I think success is like it's each person defines what they think success is. And my definition of success is, it's not gauged by radio.
Mine either. I take care of me and my entire family, all my loved ones, doing what I want to do. Music. That's success. You know what I'm saying? Years ago, I was out there on that grind with the plastic cups and a butt crack full of some stuff that I was selling. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm keeping it 100. So for me to be able to go on stage, you know what I'm saying, and do what I got to do and take care of my family, I am succeeding.
Absolutely.
I ain't ducking them vans no more. I ain't serving pregnant women.
And we doing the kind of music we like to do.
Word up.
Hate it or love it.
That's it.
Now, when you guys make moves as individuals, do you hit each other up and let everybody else know this is what I'm doing, or is it just a situation where they find out? Like, if you have...
Did y'all read that Joe Budden was doing Love and Hip Hop New York
and
on
then
the internet?
ask
Like,
him, or does he hit y'all up and be like, hey, just so you guys know, I'm doing this show. What do you think? Or does you just have to find out about
Y'all
it?
just running with the show thing, whether I confirm
We're not
it or not.
asking you, Joe. We're asking them.
Joey ain't got to run nothing. He ain't got to run nothing by me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has his agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the best communicator. But
did you hear about this new multi-million-dollar deal he signed with Shady, Joe? Did you hear about that?
See what I'm saying? I got to call Marshall about that.
So when are the solo albums coming after this immediately, or what y'all gonna do?
Yo, it came out today, fam. Like, let us soak the moment up, man.
It's a fast-paced
You
society,
offered
man.
already?
It's too fast.
It's a fast-paced society, you know.
I'm sure, you know what? I'm sure when you...
Yeah, our album next week. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
after the first week sales are out, it's over. As far as it's over. Like it's over. Y'all gonna move on. We're gonna move on to what's coming out next week. Y'all gonna go tour, and then it's on to when's the solo project?
But even before you put out this album, I'm sure you sit down and you have a strategy, right? First we put out Slaughterhouse, then next up is this person. I mean, you guys have all had your own projects out anyway before this, so,
We
is
haven't
it
got
something
to
that
the
you
next
decide
step.
together
we
as
ain't
a
on that
group,
next
or
step.
you just do what you do?
We still soaking this moment up.
Yeah, we just want to see this all the way through.
That's it.
I've never been much of a multitasker. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well,
I
you
just
did
wanna
have that
put-
threesome.
That is very true. Now she brings up a good point, Royce. You can't say you're not much of a multitasker, and you. No, that is very true. Because I don't like threesomes either. Because I'm very indecisive. I don't know where to. I don't know who to go on. Like that's too much for me. I'm be honest with you. So she has a great point.
That's why I need to stop drinking.
So what is a success? What do you consider this a success?
In stores.
In
stores, right?
Right, that's it.
Even came out.
That's it. How many
I'm not
people
gonna
have
lie.
talked
I was
about
like,
doing
when
this?
is this Slaughterhouse album finally gonna come out? Because it seems like it was such a long time coming. You know, you have your doubts. Like, is it ever gonna come out? It was pushed back a few times, but you know, congratulations.
Thank you.
Joe, who's that girl in the picture with you? Who you're in the pool with?
If I wanted you to know, her name would be there.
I'm gonna find out. You know that, right?
Why do y'all even care who Joe Budden is
I just
dating?
wanna know.
Angela Yee is
For this
into
month.
all
I
of
like
that.
to know. I like to know.
Angela Yee is into all of that. You know, she be with all the pops. So when I get a pop that she don't know, now she all.
She ain't
into
from
it.
my stable. That's
All right,
that's
well,
what
you
you
know what?
think.
You know what, Joe? Then stop calling me about the pops. Then, all right? If
I
you
never.
don't wanna tell me some
No. Be
information.
clear. So you can say that. You can say that on New York radio and allude and have people thinking that I be calling you inquiring about your pops. Your pops can't do nothing with mine. Be clear.
He said
clear.
you roll with a bunch
Actually,
of fives.
Yo, you know what? While I'm up here in
So
New
you
York,
never-
City, I
you
can
never-
really start talking some shit up here.
Let's
B.
hear
You
it,
never
Budden.
call me
Talk
about
that
no-
shit,
No,
Budden.
you never call me about nobody.
I'm not. We up here talking about all this hip hop. You know what I mean? No, I'm chilling.
What do you know that we don't know? I
I'm
need
just
to
saying.
know.
'Cause I'm just saying. People are very humble. We're very humble guys up here.
Absolutely.
And the day that I decide to not be humble, dudes in New York have a real hard time. Because I rap better than dudes in New York, and I better bitches than niggas in New York. Like, I could really start talking some shit about niggas in New York.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm not, because I'm humble.
Well, Joel.
I know Angela. But Angela Yee, though.
Joel's in New York.
Angela Yee, though.
What'd you say, Angela?
Angela Yee stable don't want to come over there and see my stable. She know that, though.
You not gonna defend your girls, E?
She know that, though.
You know what? You're right,
kinda
Joe.
quiet over
No,
there.
mine is
Kinda quiet over
mean,
there.
B. Mine is mean.
I've knocked off a few of Angelique's friends. That's how I know they don't have no standards.
No, I'm no, I'm messing with her.
I know. I'm not worried.
But go get our house and 10 stores right now. The soon-to-be legendary Slaughterhouse.
Angela Yee is on Loving Hip Hop asking me about some Loving Hip Hop.
She's admitted it already.
Yeah.
It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.